So now I will prepare the wood for the fire. As you can see, it is already the basic fuel material is been put. So we will now put the wood. There has been lot of research that has been done on such kind of yajnas. Yajnya means a fire ceremony, and it has been carried on for thousands of years in India and Indian subcontinent, and for many reasons. And there are many different ceremonies. We'll do a very simple invocation ceremony. So it's nothing complicated, very simple, very ceremony for good luck and for expressing our gratitude and thankfulness, invoking specific presiding deities that we have worshipped over the last 21 days, invoking their qualities, their principles. There are lots of benefits, as I said, of yajna. One is the smoke that comes out essentially out of the specific materials that we use is very of high quality, disinfectant. It has many health benefits. There's a lot of material available on benefits of a yajna ceremony. There is a very specific ceremony called as the Agnihotra, which is done during sunrise and the sunset, which is very specifically directed towards the energy and harnessing the energy and potential of the sun rays. Another lot of research has been done on that particular ceremony. Lots of people have derived health benefits, prosperity in their lives. So now basically our fire pit is ready. Whenever our 10:48 time comes, we will light it. This is the fire pit, or also called as the sacrificial pit, homa as it is called. And then we have installed the gods here. It is a specific dimension, and which also has a specific agents of fuel, like cow dung, like coconut, and like ghee. So later on we will light it, and then we will see what happens. Now what all things we are using for this is a special type of wood, and since we are 11 of us and 12 including me, we have 11 buttons here. And since we are going to specifically chant 10 different mantras, there are 10 little wooden sticks in each bundle. This is another kind of grass which has a very nice scent, so we will use that as well for our ritual. These are some dry grass twigs. This is a very special cloth. It has some elements of silk in it, and it is a mark of purity. So when we do our ceremony, each one of us will have it. This is called kolam here in South India, and this is a powder. White is the base and colored is around. It's also called Rangoli or Rangoli in other parts of India. This is just to decorate the house. The way we do it is we take it in the pinch like this, and 1, 2. And if you want to make a design, you could make a design. This is one of the classical shapes. needs practice how it should fall. So you can all draw, you can take different colors and put it inside, just like this. Make a little base. If you want to color it, you can take another colors. You can take let's see, maybe blue, and you can just fill it in. If you see, even now in some villages they still do this. Every woman, when she gets up in the morning, has a nice bath, does her prayers, and then she will do these diagrams in front of her house, essentially in front of every door. Now probably nowadays the powder that is made is from artificial material, but classically it was made of crushed rice. And one of the benefits of it, apart from the house looking beautiful, is that it used to keep the insects away. So if the ants and everybody, all the other insects used to come around the door, generally they come from the cracks in the door, they would just find their food at the entrance of the door, so they would not come in. So that's very energy consuming for the ants and good for the householders.
But for the environment.
And for the environment too. Yeah, everybody lives in harmony,
Yeah.
you see. It is such a beautiful idea. You don't have to exterminate by putting some chemicals or something. They get their food, you live in peace. So this is pure ghee. So we will be using the ghee for our rituals. This is a spoon with which I will put the ghee in. This is sandalwood paste, and this has cooling properties. So if you see, I put a sandalwood paste across my forehead and on my third eye. And this is kumkum, which is a sign of fertility, of prosperity. And this is turmeric, which is a sign of good health and purity. This is camphor. Now we'll use this camphor in our ceremony just as a source of fuel. What else? This is a wick. Now if you see, this is a fruit basket. This is our dakshina. Dakshina means offering to the gods. And if you can see, there are 5 fruits. They can be any, but there are 5 particular number. 5 fruits. In some regions they also offer 9 fruits, but we will stick to 5 because it signifies 5 elements. And generally, when you go to meet your guru, you take 5 fruits. Or when you go to meet the gods or in the temples, if nothing, at least you take 5 fruits. It signifies that all the 5 elements with which I am made, my material form, is at your feet, is surrendered to you. So all my materiality is surrendered to you. So what remains is same as the divinity. Because inside we are divinity, as you know, and we are bound by these 5 elements, and that is what makes us limited. And you offer these 5 elements in form of fruits to the gods or a higher ideal. Secondly, it also is a sense of detachment, because karma phala tyaga, you must have heard in Bhagavad Gita. Karma, action, phala, fruits or consequences, and tyaga means to let go. So even in English we say, fruits of actions. So basically when you give fruits to the feet of your guru or to the temple, it's basically saying that the fruits of my actions are all at your feet and I'm completely surrendered. So we'll use these 5 fruits as offering to the gods later on. So Moinaji, if you could put these 5 in a small plate we could keep in front. And the most important part is this. It's called darbha. It's a very peculiar kind of a grass. It's called Kusa grass. And actually, this is a material with which classically the yoga mats were made. They used to weave this grass, and there is a specific way of preparing this grass. They pluck it out and then they have to beat it to get the pure essence. It has teja essence. Teja means light or brightness, or highest sattva, highest purity in a grass is in this form of grass. And it's also a very tricky grass because it is sharp. So even now, if I just move my hands on it, it's going to cut my hands. And name of this grass is Kusha grass. And the word for skill in Sanskrit is Kaushalya. It used to happen that the little monks or the little students, brahmacharis in the ashram, it was their duty to go and pluck this grass for whatever purpose is in the ashram. And if they were not careful, they would cut their fingers. So they had to be skillful to pluck this grass off. So, and this is why the root of the word Kaushalya or skill in Sanskrit comes from this grass. What we'll be doing is, this grass has such pure qualities that I'm going to make rings out of it, and everybody will wear them on their ring finger. And this assures the purity of the grass moving into you. So whatever little technical impurities we have, they are done away with. Okay. And then this is a pure cotton wick and agarbatti incense. So we will come later and sit around the fire pit. Till then, if those of you who want, you can draw the rangolis. We have 5 minutes, and you could just decorate it the way it is decorated in the